Oh,
Vaughn, you got your questions already on your iPad? Yes. Hi, Vaughn.
Hey, B.
You good?
I'm great. Thank you so much for taking time out to talk with me.
Oh, I'm
The
excited.
number one star, just want y'all to know the number one star right here.
Yes.
So the stars have submitted some questions for theBrandyBlog.com.
Okay.
And I would just like to talk to you about them.
Absolutely.
Okay. So we're not going to get too
not
deep.
gonna peek. Good.
What is one unreleased song that you wish could have been a single?
I would have to say Sweet Nothings.
Really?
Yeah, that song, I just love the melody, and Kanisha Pratt actually wrote it, and she did such a great job with that song. I really like that song. And I also like Freedom. Freedom is one of my favorites too, because it has so much meaning behind it, so yeah.
Porcelain Doll. That's kind of a dark song.
Yes.
What were you going through?
What was I going through? You know, we go through things at different times in our lives, and you know, that song just represented a time where you're in a relationship and it's just not going the right way, and then you kind of just get numb. So I think that's what that meant, just looking like a porcelain doll with no emotion, no expression, like you're just numb. So yeah.
How does it feel to be labeled as the vocal Bible?
Whoa, that's big. I wonder who came up with that.
You know, actually, other artists that reverence you call you the vocal Bible.
Oh, that's crazy. I mean, it feels good, but it's also a lot to live up to as well, you know, because I think with each album my voice does different things, you know, depending on what the beats are like or, you know, what the song is about. So it's I don't know.
The new album coming out, 211.
Mm-hmm.
What is the inspiration behind that record, and what is the theme kind of centered on this new project?
Well, I'm going to be honest, like I was working with a few titles, and I couldn't find anything that really stuck. You know, I was, you know, thinking about like reincarnation, reinvention, and that day, you know, 211 is the day I was born, and each year, it's almost like I'm reincarnated. I evolve every year, you know, that day comes around, and also, it just gave a whole nother, Whitney passing on that day just gave that day a whole nother meaning. Just, I really have to live out my purpose and really make her proud and really evolve and, you know, be the best version of myself. So, you know, it's hard to really explain it in the best way, but that's as best as I can do.
What topics are we going to talk about in this album? Are you addressing any of your past relationships as well as your present love?
Well, I'm definitely expressing what I'm going through right now, which is great. I'm in a very, very blessed place and a good place. I love love. I'm a hopeless romantic. Yes, and of course I'm talking about other things that I've been through as well, and that other women experience all the time. But it's a different edge to this album. I mean, everybody sings about love, but with this album, the sound is just it's so gritty and edgy, and it's risky, and I love it, and I'm not afraid. I just feel like this is something that I need to do to get the relationship and the connection with the fans. You know, this is something that y'all deserve.
Let's talk about some songs in the album. Is How High and Make Believe going to make the album? Is that How High?
How High? I don't.
You know that's the jam. Remember,
I gave you the daytime number. You know, I don't know. My partner's right over here, Brian. Maybe I'll play it for him, and if it doesn't make the album, it's his fault.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Brian, he doesn't make the record. Speaking of the record, Scared or Beautiful by Frank Ocean.
Yes.
In your Rolling Stone interview, you said that song was very autobiographical for you. Talk to me about that.
It is. I mean, it pretty much speaks for itself, Scared or Beautiful. Sometimes, in that sense, beautiful can mean, you know, reaching your fullest potential or being afraid to be the best you at in every moment of your life. So it means a lot of different things. You know, sometimes you're scared to just grow and be the best version of yourself. And I've been in that place, and I'm sure everyone else has been in that place. And, you know, I like singing about the things that I've experienced and the things that I go through. It's you know, it's therapy.
Right.
When you can sing about it.
That's good. Speaking of going through, Camouflage from Human. That is a very therapeutic song. A lot of people relate to that song because a lot of people tend to camouflage themselves and they lose who they are in relationships.
Absolutely. I've been there, you know, and I think the worst thing you can do in a relationship is lose who you are. It's the worst, you know, because then where's the relationship going, and who are you connected to if you're not really being yourself, and if you have to put on a facade, which is why I'm so blessed where I am now, because my significant other is my best friend, and he accepts me for who I am. We even are, honey, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to me about what is love to you?
I think love is so many things. I think it's the deepest connection to God. God is love, and it's what we all need to survive. If you don't have that, then you don't really have anything.
That's great. I'm glad you mentioned God, because you grew up in the church.
I did.
Your father is a minister of music.
Yes.
What is the foundation of your faith? What do you stand on each and every day?
Well, I stand on the will of God. I think, when you realize that the will of God should be your will, and the will of God will never lead you down the wrong way, down the wrong path, then that's what you stand on. And I just ask every day that, my destiny is what I'm living.
That's awesome. Would you ever record gospel music or a Christmas album?
I would love to. I need to do a Christmas album. That Christmas album is overdue. And gospel is so beautiful to express and sing. Like, you can't, like in gospel, you can just do whatever. You can run, you can scream, you can growl. It's like you're not doing too much in gospel. Like, you can just let loose in gospel. You know what I mean? And I love that.
Will we ever see the Brandy on My Own docuseries?
No.
Why?
You will not see that. Honestly, I just feel like I need to stay away from reality, and that's what that was going to be about. It's another type of reality show. Okay. So I'm saying it exclusively on the Brandy blog. The On My Own documentary is not ever coming out. Yeah.
So dancing, you were phenomenal on Dancing with the Stars.
Thank you.
Are you going to give us a little, something on the tour and these videos
I have to do something, because I think I love the stage, and of course, being on stage more and more, I discover different things about myself, and I'm so comfortable when I get on stage, and I want to do some dances.
Good. I think you should.
I think I should too.
Really good.
Now, I'm not going to be like, giving you a full Janet 8 count, but we're going to do what I can do.
Tell the stars, everybody out there, a few things, maybe one thing that we'd be surprised to know about you.
Oh my God, y'all know so much about me. I don't know.
I remember you talked about you playing World of Warcraft.
Yeah, y'all know that already. I'm a geek on the low, a little corny on the low. When I'm angry, like really provoked, like really angry, it takes me a minute to get there. I'm really hood. Like really really with that, yes.
Okay.
I'm very, you don't want to ever see that side.
Are you returning to Drop Dead Diva?
Absolutely. I actually filmed Drop Dead Diva in about a week or so.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta finish my story.
I know, because you were getting on the plane, and I was like, what's happening?
Right. I have to make sure they secure me for next season.
Can you give us any insight on the character of...
No, I don't even know. I haven't even read the script. I promise you. I would tell you.
Okay.
Vaughn, you're doing such a great job.
Well,
you ain't really looked down the job.
Well, I followed you for years.
Yeah.
I first got exposed to you on your Disney concert.
Oh, with Ray J.
With Ray J.
Yeah.
Years and years ago. That was when I first got exposed to you.
Yeah.
The stars will be mad at me if I don't ask you about the first single. You teased us on Ustream. So when are we getting this single? Because June is...
I know. It's March now, right?
Yeah,
like
March.
At the end of April, I think.
Can we get a title?
No. You can't.
Can we get a theme?
Are you
going to have bats in the
No, I'm not about to have no bats. But I can tell you, we might release 2 singles at once. I said might. I didn't say...
You stars, might.
Might.
You can tell them might, because on Twitter they go off.
I know, I'm hoping that happens. Like, I'm really trying to pull my strings.
Before I let you go, is there anything that you want to tell the stars?
I just want to tell them, seriously, like, you guys are the best fans that anybody could ever have. Like, with you guys on my side and really supporting me, it just makes me want to go harder and harder and harder, and I love you guys for that, and that's why I call you stars, because you make me shine brighter and brighter, and I appreciate that, and I love you so much, and yeah.
Awesome. And I don't know if you remember this, about a year ago on Twitter, I don't know what I was going through, girl, but I wrote something about, I'm devastated, nobody loves me. And you gave me this awesome speech on Twitter in like 160 characters. And can you speak to that person out there who is hoping to find the love that you found with Ryan?
I just think you need to know that when you, yes, for them knowing you, babe. I just think you need to understand that when you look for love, it hides from you. So you need to not look for love and just let love come to you and work on you in the process of waiting for that special love. And go with your gut. You know, you're gonna know the signs in the beginning. You're gonna see them. You're gonna feel them. If the person is right for you or if the person is not right for you. So you need to trust your gut because the gut is God.
And can you leave us with a Brandon, a new one?
A Brandon? Why are you putting me? You know the Brandon's a
No, I know something happened today that you want to get off your chest. A Brandon.
Brandon. What you put out, you get back. And tonight, I really put out my heart and my soul to everyone that came out tonight. And the love that I received was overwhelming. And I'm so, oh my God, I feel like I want to go perform again. I ain't going to do that because ain't nobody on stage right now or out in the audience, but that's how I feel.
I love you.
I love you too. I really
have your back always.
I know you do. So, I mean, when I need to know about myself, I go to the Brandy.
Come on.
Because I don't know what's going on.
I did that.
Yes, Brandy Vaughn. Shout out Team Brandy. Brandy Daily. We got to shout out B-Source. Yes.
Tyrell.
Yes, Tyrell.
Jennifer.
Shay. R&B Genius, Carrie, Kendall, all the
stars.
If we keep shouting people out, we're going to get in trouble because we're not going to get everybody.
Yeah.
Anybody else you think I should, in case I only cut out on Twitter?
I'm good. I think we're good.
Okay.
We're good.
Promise?
I promise.
Okay.
You know,
my first Brandy vlog interview.
This is more to come.
Like, I'm his biggest fan. Like, the Brandy vlog is my...
I got to give a shout out to Ryan because Ryan is like...
Stop! Oh, my cousin Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan.
Yes, Ryan. Ryan Ramsey in the building. My manager / cousin, you know. Family.
Thank you.
Because you want to get a little cameo?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I do both.
Okay. You mind doing that?
You look cute.
There you go.